everybody. It's Buddy Fitzpatrick here with And the Word Is. It's another episode. Live blow me.
This would be the William Howard Taft.
Oh my God. Hey everybody, it's Buddy Fitzpatrick here with And the Word Is. We're going to get right to it and introduce today's comics guests. We have everyone returning except one person who, this is his first time on the show, so we're very honored to have him. But first, if you search his name on the website, you also come up with Todd Bridges, and you'll know why in a moment, because there's so much similarity. Ladies and gentlemen, Richie Byrne is back with us for another round of And the Word Is.
We were in prison together.
Oh, well, that explains it.
Yeah, we were roommates. We were.
Oh my God! Well, yeah. That's why people search. Coming up also is he has the longest running quarantine show called Stand Up Outside. God bless him for still doing this. Rich Kiamco, welcome back to And the Word Is. Thanks so much for being here.
Hey, thanks for being here. Thanks for having me here. But I don't know where I am. It's been so long.
Okay, go grab some coffee and then wake up, and then and I'll bring on the next comedian. She's also a producer, and she is a new homeowner. So we'll find out about that. I've been there; it's a beautiful home. Karen Krents is back with us. Welcome back, Karen Krents.
Thank you so much, Buddy. Great to be here again.
Thank you so much for coming out. We'll also talk about Live on Main Street in Madison, New Jersey. Your next comedian is a comedian. He's been on Broadway, TV, movies, and he is a genius at doing comedy characters, and we're so happy to have him back. It's always a pleasure. In the center square, Rob Bartlett is with us. Welcome back, Rob.
What?
Thanks so much again.
No, you're not supposed to blow on it. That's a figure of speech. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. A slice of life in the moment of Rob Bartlett. And for the first time here on And the Word Is, he is founder and creator of Jokeland. He's an author and best known as Jackie the Joke Man. Welcome to And the Word Is, Jackie Martling, ladies and gentlemen. Jackie, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you, Bartlett. It's very nice to be here. It's a nice gang. And I like the fact we have a pretty girl that always pulls everybody's games up, and Bartlett brings it down. So
he was talking about you, Rich. So. You know that. He was talking about you.
I only agreed to be on because I thought John Pavaromo was going to be a guest. So.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you did. And you know what? That's the truth. You recommended him, but we had to have, PC. We needed a woman and people of color, and then me.
And God forbid Richie shouldn't be on. I guess he does serve a purpose. He provides those little rest periods we need during all the laughs.
So here on And the Word Is, the idea of the game is a simple one. Once given a word, you will ad lib, pontificate, gestate, aggravate, masturbate, assimilate, irrigate, and watergate until you hear this. Because we have a very high budget. You other comics, after the other comic goes, you can interrupt, speak your mind, take your time, have some wine. Please be kind and rewind, Hollywood and Vine, and kiss my behind. In other words, have a hell of a lot of fun. So let's get going and play And the Word Is. Are we ready, everybody? All right, once I say the word, you will have up to 60 seconds for this round. You don't need to take all of 60 seconds, but feel free to take all 60 seconds. Richie Byrne, you're going to go first. I'm going to shoot you a word. Are you ready?
Oh, you're shooting me a word.
I'm shooting you the word. And the word is variety.
Oh, okay. Well, variety has a lot of different meanings, and you can have variety shows. You can where people come up and perform and dance and sing. You can also have variety in life, and you can have variety in your bedroom if you think about it. And that's why it's one of my favorite words, because I'm not a person who
variety.
Excuse me?
You're not a person who likes variety.
No, I don't like. Yes, I like one thing and one thing only, and that's stationary. But I
on top.
Sorry?
On top.
Yeah. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for helping me out with that. I guess there's a variety.
At this point, I don't think you could spell variety, Rich.
Let's try it. Spell variety.
Variety. V
Can you use it in a sentence?
Close
Can you
enough.
please spell variety?
V-A-R-I-E-T.
Very good.
Thank
There
you.
you go.
Thank God for
Close
the
enough.
bell, buddy. Thank God
Close
for the
enough.
bell.
And you thought I was kidding about the rest period, right?
When I'm in bed, I have
Next
a
time
bell.
I do the show, I'm bringing my own bell.
Please do. You must have. Look at all that stuff behind you. You must have one there, Jackie. You are in Jokeland
Oh.
after all, right? Don't you?
I didn't even think of that. Yes.
You probably do have a bell. What's your favorite variety in the bedroom, everyone? Anything? Anybody? Ice cream?
Richie likes variety, like when they give consent.
Yeah.
Yes, no.
Rich,
Yes, no.
That's how come I got to be roommates with Todd Bridgers.
Yeah. And you'll notice the similarities. All right. We know how the game goes. We're going to move right along. And we've been doing this for quite some time, and I'm going to continue it. Richie, you get to pick the next contestant. Everybody get nervous. Might be you.
Let's go with Karen.
With Karen. All right. Karen, when I say the word, you have up to 60 seconds. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. And the word is spa.
Ooh.
Oh, look at her. I like that.
Okay.
You could stay like that for 60 seconds, please. Just stay like that.
I'll just make that face.
Yes, please do.
Yeah.
Can you freeze it just for a second?
Here we go. Hold on. Ready? This is what we're going to use for every intro on every show. But it's going to be like,
Oh, there it is. I like it. There you go.
So spa.
I think my spa and her spa are very different.
There's one thing I know about is spas, okay? Like the amount of relaxation that I need on a daily basis. If I had all the money in the world, you know where I would be every day, truly? I would be laying around in a spa. I really, yeah.
Would you do like with roller coasters? Would you go spa to spa and rate them?
I would.
Oh, I do that. I do.
Would you guys do that too? Yeah, no, I feel like if I could literally hit up 3 or 4 spas at one time, and I would rate them according to the best massage, the best waxing, like I think essentially do every service at every spa and rate them accordingly. I really feel like.
Hey, buddy.
Yes, Richie.
Ironically, my favorite spa is named Kiamco.
I've never got a wax at a spa. Never. I don't think I need one, but.
Karen,
What
did you get
happens
the Venmo?
if you go to a place and the guy
get the
doesn't do a
Venmo?
good job? Does it?
Jackie froze.
Jackie wants to know,
I'm
do you get to
sorry.
complain? Do you get to complain?
Yeah,
I'm saying, what if the guy who's doing a wax or the woman does a wax job and they're bad at it? Does it ever? Do they ever screw up?
No, Jackie, you can't go to strangers you really have to know the waxer. So for the most part,
I can.
Rob, what did you want to ask Karen?
Did I get
If she got the Venmo.
Oh, that's great. I love it.
Karen,
no, believe me, it was great. I need a pants mint.
The first time you ever go to get a spa, they are basically strangers for the first time anyway.
Yeah.
You have to.
Do you guys like spas as much? My husband doesn't like going to spas. At least for a massage, he thinks massages are stupid and not necessary unless something happens at the end, which and he really believes that.
Yeah, which makes him different. Makes him different from all the rest of us.
That's exactly right. Because what he's enjoying is the least of the massage. Happy ending is great, but for 59 minutes, you're getting more than this.
Exactly. But if it doesn't end with that, then is it really relaxing? And I think that's where he's coming from.
Well,
I don't know. You guys tell me. I don't know.
You know what? Then he should go for 1-minute massages. That's all.
You need to talk to him about that.
Okay, I will.
Buddy, you stay home for those.
You do. Yes, you do. Here, I'd like you to meet.
Save your money and stay home.
I'd like you to meet Juan. This is my masseuse right here. Go ahead, Richie. Yes.
When I get my 1 minute massage, will you ring the bell?
Yes.
When I ask for a
in
happy
30
ending,
seconds.
Wait,
when
Rob.
I ask for a happy ending, the masseuse goes, and they all live together in the castle forever.
I'm just.
There
I'm thinking,
was a massage parlor across the street from Governor's in Connecticut that was there for about 3 months, the club. And we'd go to the place, and there was a little Asian girl in the massage parlor who knew one word of English. And when she finished her business, she'd say, "Paradise." It was the only
Wow.
word she knew.
Paradise.
Paradise.
Oh, my.
Don't you think it's sad that the spa lasted longer than the comedy club?
Well, I think they ran concurrently.
Well, they owned
I
it.
don't know.
They owned it. Oh,
Exactly.
my God. That's hilarious.
Yeah, they did.
There's every
Are you
chance.
kidding?
Rob,
I
you
opened.
remember that? It was only there for like less than a year, right? In Stanford.
If that. I mean, I don't even think it was there that long. I never got a chance to play it.
I used to host it. Yeah. I used to introduce the every masseuse. Karen, you get to pick the next player.
You know what? I'm going with Jackie.
Jackie Martling. When I say your word, you have up to 60 seconds. Are you ready?
No.
Okay, good. That's the best
Okay.
time for me to throw out the word. Jackie,
I am ready.
and the word is swimming.
Swimming?
Swimming.
I do that every day whenever it is all possible. It is the best possible exercise, and there are people that hate it, and I will never understand it. I was in the water already twice today.
No, not masturbation. Swimming.
You didn't say masturbation.
Okay, go ahead. Swimming. I'm giving you more time.
I do one right before the other, and you can guess which comes first. Not to make a bad joke worse.
Or comes last, right? Yeah, there you go.
Swimming is the greatest thing in the world, and you know what? As much as I have never met a woman swimming, and that has always made me crazy because it should be a great place to meet people, and people just don't seem to socialize in the water. But it's so crazy. I've lived on the water forever. And I'll tell you, there is absolutely one thing I can tell you. There is nothing funny about swimming. So you had to call swimming. Even if you said tread water, I would have had a shot. But swimming, Johnny was to get the other side. I don't know.
That's why Waterworld was such a bad movie.
There's nothing funny about swimming.
So you swim every day?
I'm not talking. My time is up. Yeah, no, I was in there twice. It was so cold. My God,
I saw your video.
I think I left my penis in Connecticut.
I saw your video of you going in for the first dunk. Unbelievable. I can't believe you do that.
And that was like a month ago. Well, you do it.
Geez.
Each day it gets a little warmer. But it really isn't. It's not a funny thing. But I don't like I don't like the plot against me.
It's a great
I felt like
song.
Richie Byrne.
It's a great song.
What's that?
I love Penis in Connecticut. Remember?
Oh yeah. What's his name? Tony Bennett. Phony Bennett. Yeah. Rich, you wanted to say something, Kiamco.
No, it's great. I swim outside now too. It's great. It's ridiculously cold, but the first 4 laps you just want to survive, and then your body numbs out, and then you can keep swimming. It's the first 4 laps that's
what happens to me.
Now, see how funny that is? That is funny.
I don't know. I enjoyed you talking about swimming is probably not as much as you enjoyed doing it, but there you go.
I always end up
not
swimming
as much
when I go to the
as
beach.
nothing
do,
as much
you do.
fun as fixing you up with girls. Fixing buddy up with girls that's more fun than swimming.
And you do it swimmingly.
I go there ostensibly just to sunbathe, but then people get together and roll me back into the water. So
before it's too late.
Self-effacing.
Oh, God.
They
Self-effacing.
spray
All right,
paint you
Jackie.
first, and then they swirl you back in.
Right.
They take selfies first with you,
Right.
and then they roll you in. Yeah.
Right.
Jackie, you get to pick either Rob or Rich Kiamco.
Well, I don't know Rich Kiamco, and I don't like him. So I have to pick somebody I like a little bit better. I will choose my dear old friend, Mr. Bartlett.
Yes, you are dear old friends. Rob, I'm going to give you your word when I say you have up to 60 seconds. Are you ready?
Yes.
And the word is macho.
Macho. Is a derivation?
Machismo.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Yes, I would like some macho and cheese.
Okay. Macho to me would be, I don't know, something. I don't know what it is about guys that really feel they have to act like they're macho. Like I knew a guy once who pierced his scrotum just to prove that he could do it. And
then he had to show everyone.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, to me, metal objects and my dick are
make you freeze. Yeah, it makes
usually on a good
freeze.
day, I don't wake up in the morning with this sudden desire to rub my cock up against a cheese grater, call me an adventurous. But I just don't understand why somebody would actually go through that to prove that they're macho. I mean, it just, to me, it's one of those things where, what happens? I mean, you do it, and then what happens? You walk past a refrigerator, and all the magnets fly off and stick to you. Or you go through the metal detector at the airport, and it's just like, it's not something I would engage in.
Well, I think what you're saying is, what happens in my scrotum stays in my scrotum.
I should,
Yeah.
ideally, but it's no way to prove your machismo. I mean, that to me is just idiotic.
Now, if Jackie,
now, wait a minute, you didn't say it. Did he do that with anybody watching, or just he did it and then told you about it, or were you making it up?
He went to a place and got it done, and then would show it.
So he paid
at the drop
to
of a
have
hat.
it done.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, at that place across from Governor's.
Right.
That's right.
How unfulfilled does your life have to be?
What's that, Rob?
How unfulfilled does your life have to be for you to consider? I mean, it's like, I don't know, selling Amway didn't work out. Let me just drive a 10-penny nail into my yam bag. I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever.
I just like
you
yam
wonder
bag.
what he ruled out. What did he rule out first?
Right.
Right. Oh my God. Yeah. What was the process of elimination?
Or what was he doing to build up to that? What did he start with? Right.
Well, he was he staple gunned the head of his penis, and then decided he was just going to go full bore.
And then, of course,
he
put an anvil in his asshole.
Oh my God. And a nipple piercing. What about a nipple piercing? I would say probably a nipple piercing.
First. Yeah.
Could you say that again? Could you say that again, Karen? But like in really low tones and very
slowly.
And with a pucker. With the duck.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, Rich Kiamco, you are left and you are ready. I bet you're ready, are you not?
I love it. There are clubs. Well, back in the day, there were clubs where you could get a cheese grater, someone to do a cheese grater against any part of your body. I mean, people would pay for that. So
that's true.
I mean, not you.
That's a great name for a club, the cheese grater. That's actually that's a good name. Are you ready?
It's Tuesday nights at the Anvil. It's cheese grater night.
And if you bring one, there's no cover. Okay.
Right. And they have a swimming pool. They have a swimming pool as well.
Rob, what did you say? Rob's freezing.
Your own anvil.
Well, the anvil, you got to pull it out of Jackie's ass first. That's the problem. Yeah, they used to have a pool. Didn't they have a pool at Plato's Retreat?
You got to warm them first, and then you know what it is after they pull it out, Jackie? Paradise.
They had a pool. They had a pool at Plato's Retreat, which apparently looked a lot like egg drop soup. But
Ron Richards did a whole thing about that where they told you to take off all your clothes and they gave you a ticket And he said, what am I supposed to do with the ticket? And the girl said, well, he said, no, I can't do that because my keys and my wallet are up there already. Remember him,
All right.
Rob? Ron Richards?
Ron Richards, one of the funniest humans on the planet.
Rich
Great,
Kiamco,
great.
how's that to follow one of the funniest humans on the planet? And now here's Rich. Okay. You have up to 60 seconds when I say your word, and the word is sewing.
Sewing. Okay, great. I love that you outsource to Asia and then you give me the word sewing. Let's see. What would be my entire childhood? What would be unpaid labor? What would be Calvin Klein's first 3 collections?
By the way, Rich, the sneaker order is late.
Oh, you're not in paradise anymore. I'm sorry. I no recognize you. Your English not as good as other. Sewing is what my dad forbid after I came out, but it didn't stop anything. Sewing.
Like that would change you. No
Right.
more sewing. Yeah.
Right. That's what I did. That's what I did as a teenager. I was sewing for Judy Tenuta. That was like my gay internship. I was like underage, sewing her costumes, hanging out. Jackie doesn't remember me. I was so young. I wasn't even of legal age. That would be an Epstein thing. But I remember fondly being there, sewing in the back in the green room at the first terrestrial Stern show.
Oh, wow. Wow.
In, where was it? In New Jersey, wherever it was. Yeah, sewing.
Now, this is the radio show or the television show or the radio show?
Well, both. But they tried in, K-Rock in whatever, right across the water.
Yeah.
They tried a couple. They did a Roseanne spoof, and they all did the whole, and I'm sewing all these, whatever stuff.
I am now, you guys talk for a second because I am now sending secret words. Jackie, tell us what's going on in your life now. What's coming up? Any shows? You got your a new book you're writing? Anything?
I have a show for the first time in a million years at the Algonquin Arts Center in Manasquan, New Jersey, and I'm so excited. And the other day, I was on the radio with Mark Simone, and he said, "What's it like when you haven't been up there in a year? What's going to happen?" And I swear to God, I never know because I'm old. And sometimes I don't do a show for a long time, but you go up there and it just all comes. But now we're all I don't know about you guys, but I'll go for a word like spoon and it won't come into my head. So I could go up there and go completely blank, but I'm going to be so euphoric just to be up there. It's going to be like, I don't care about you people. I'm just thrilled to be looking the wrong way. And this is fun,
Right,
but
right.
It's nutty,
Well, I mean, go ahead.
No, somebody's phone's ringing, but it's not mine. I don't think it's mine. I hope it's not.
It's amazing to. Okay, I just texted you all your secret words. It's amazing to just get back up there, being told we're not allowed to do it. So that's
Have
amazing.
you guys been working the whole time, Rob, buddy? Have you been doing shows the whole time?
Not the whole time, no. But they're coming. They're starting to come in now. Same with you, Karen. Same with Rich. Same with Richie. Right? Everybody. Yeah. So I'm going to go to. Let's go to Richie. Can we do you first again?
Thanks, buddy.
I feel like you haven't been on for a while.
Well, I missed last week, and I'm hurt. I didn't do last week. I'm very hurt that I missed.
I'm sorry. Yeah, but you were watching. You were there in spirit.
I love when Julia said that I'm funnier in the comments than when
Yeah. That's right. Julia Scotti was on. That's right. Yeah. Yes. And she's always right. So, all right, Richie, you have up to 30 seconds when you start talking, and you can improv on the word. Just don't say it, and let's see if everybody can guess what you're talking about.
Okay, my word is something that when somebody does this, I have to do it. I have no question about it. It was really great when I was in school because if someone did this, I would do it, and then I'd get sent home. So I went home a lot. It's something that people do from time to time, whether they want to or not. It's not their fault, or maybe
sometimes it is.
It could be their fault. This is true. If you're drinking, this can happen.
And you should do it in private as much as you possibly can.
Yes.
I would say anyway. All right.
Spa or at the spa.
If you want to write your answer down, I'll call on you one at a time, or you can just say the answer. It doesn't matter. Rob, what are you thinking? What is Richie talking about?
Well, if he said that he would do it only when someone else is doing it, he felt he had to do it. So I said it couldn't be. But I'm gonna say I'm gonna say dancing.
Dancing, interesting. Okay, when he sees people dancing, he has to dance, and then the teacher send him home. How about you, Rich Kiamco? What do you think Richie was talking about?
Oh, I have like the 3 tiers. I put is it masturbate, is it flash someone, or is it vomit?
Well, pick one of those because one of those could be right. So which one do you want to say?
Okay, masturbate. You seem like you would just masturbate.
Okay, very good. How about you, Karen? What are you thinking?
So I got to say, I took it a little dirty. I did. I went.
I love it. Okay, say it slowly then.
So can you guys see it? I said
Yes,
fart.
yes. Fart. That's as dirty as Karen gets. Yes, go ahead.
I don't do duty humor. That's not part of my thing. It's not my shtick.
Right.
You sometimes feel like you just gotta fart as well, and do it in the privacy of your home.
So when someone farts, Richie has to fart as well. That's hysterical. That's hysterical. How about you?
Especially in a spa, right?
Yeah.
When you're getting a massage, Jackie.
Especially when I'm swimming, Jackie. Especially when I'm swimming.
When Richie farts in a spa.
That's the only time swimming is funny, by the way. It's the only time.
He does it in the bathtub so he can pretend he has a jacuzzi.
And then he leans back and pretends an Asian woman is there saying what? Dies. Jackie, what do you think the word is?
And you bite the bubbles. I was going to say laughing. But if it's Richie, I'm not sure that could possibly apply. Because I don't know for what reason anybody with him would be laughing. But it seemed like that was to be the right word if it was somebody who could make you laugh. But
well, Richie,
I don't know.
you stumped all of them. Rich Kiamco came very close, but he picked the wrong one. Yeah. Which one? What was your word?
Was it explosion, flashing?
Upchuck.
Oh,
vomit. Oh, it was vomit. I was close.
Okay.
Richie, you get five points for that, and I'm giving 2 points already for Jackie just for being on the show for this first time because swimming. He made swimming funny, even though he thought he couldn't. So, Richie, this time you get to pick the next person for their secret word.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, I will pick Rob.
Okay, Rob, you did get your secret word, but first I want to talk to Rich Kiamco. Rich, anything coming up? I know you got Sunday Nights Live, and you're really on a tear with keeping comedy going, and we all appreciate that very much.
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing the Zoom, the laughtour.com, THELAUGHTOUR.com. You can see on Zoom every Saturday night, or if you want to come outside. We were doing outside in Jersey City every Sunday at 6, but we're now doing also inside because in Jersey, all mask restrictions have been lifted. So I don't know. We're doing it inside and we're still alive.
That's good for you. Good for you. Well, thank you for always keeping it up. I think if anyone was working the most during it all was Rich Kiamco, and he afforded a lot of other comics to work as well. So, all right, Rob.
Yeah.
When you start talking, I'll start up to 30 seconds.
Okay. This is a condition that you have that is not pleasant. It's very, very, very painful sometimes. It requires some kind of assistance in order to rectify the situation. It's something which happens. I think everyone in this particular room we're all in has experienced this. Some more than others. The opposite of it is equally distasteful, but in a much more disgusting way. Less painful, to be sure, but more embarrassing. That would be.
Oh, more embarrassing. Interesting. I don't know. Let's find out what Rob is talking about. Karen, what are you thinking?
Oh, I knew you were going right for me, buddy. Did I see?
This could be fart again, right?
So that again, I'm not saying fart for the second time. I'm not. But where did my head initially go with this?
Of course.
And it did. It like bowel again in that region in that. So
well, you can say whatever you want to say.
Yeah. No. I'm gonna say fart again.
Okay.
I don't know if you'll get me back. I'll say fart for every answer. I'll just say fart.
Okay. How about you, Jackie Martling? Anyway. Enema. Oh, I love it. I love it. That's hilarious. And he doesn't even have to say anything. He just holds it up.
One side is good, and the other side is much more enjoyable.
That's one of my most favorite plays by Ibsen. One of my most favorite plays by Heinrich Ibsen is An Enema of the People.
How about you,
I know
Richie
nothing,
Byrne?
and I even know that play.
That's hilarious.
I was gonna say hemorrhoids till he said that the opposite.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I went
brilliant. He threw a curveball in there.
Yeah, I went with Mesopotamia.
The Fertile Crescent. It's the Fertile Crescent.
Richie, I have to say you're the closest so far.
That's really saying something.
So Jackie, what? You decided you couldn't come up with your own material? You got to bite on my stuff?
I do think it's funny that I not only couldn't get it right, but I had to steal your bit to do it.
Well, the truth hurts.
And you spelled it right. You spelled it right. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah. Well, he wrote it down last week. So.
Yes.
Rich Kiamco, what are you thinking?
You threw me when you said in reverse. It's also in there. I'm confused.
Well, hold up your word again, Richie.
But I don't know. I'm not sure what a reverse enema would be.
So if it wasn't reverse, it would be ema oyap asem. And that is painful. That is very painful. Amine. Yeah. So I think you got them all, Rob. So again, Rob gets 5 points. Why don't you tell everybody what your word was?
Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong one.
Oh, I was
constipation.
Oh, so the opposite, not the reverse. Oh.
Yeah. But that was brilliant that you threw that in there, Rob. I was thinking. I'm going to give you another.
I like
point.
Your loose interpretation. Yes.
Yeah.
Bucket list said like blue balls better. Yes.
I see what you did there, Rich. I see what you did there.
And I'm giving Rob another point for throwing in the curveball. Excellent. And Karen, you know what? You get 3 points for saying fart twice. You get a point and a half.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. I was in the right part of the body. I mean, right?
Yes, you were.
Can I get 2 points for doing a callback from 3 weeks ago?
Sure. And for asking, you're getting an extra point. So there you go. You got 3 points.
Karen, here's a fun little game you can play with your husband. If you're in bed together and you actually cut a fart, just turn to him and say, "If you love me, you'll pull the covers over your head." Then he's kind of stuck.
There's something really hot about that too. The Dutch oven, when you like throw your husband's head under there and you're like, "Honey, enjoy this. Really enjoy it." Because I want you to.
That's Thursdays. That's Thursdays at the anvil. That's Thursdays.
I don't fart, by the way. I've been with my husband for 20 years. I've never farted while I'm awake. I hear in my sleep I do it, but while I'm awake, there's certain things I just don't do.
Good for you.
Yeah, good for you. That's a lie, but good for you. Karen,
like they say on the airplane, you got to do it on your husband's face before you do it on your children's face.
And then take care of everyone else around you. Karen, you're going to go to your secret word. But first, I want to say hey to Rob Bartlett. Rob, what do you got going on? I know you have your continuous podcast.
Yes, the Rob Bartlett Radio Comedy Hour, in which Mr. Martling was a guest for 2 weeks in a row. I did a little thing on the origins of Long Island comedy, and he and Richie Minervini were there. And then I did one with Fred Stoller and Bill McCarty, and there'll be more to come because there's a lot of old stories that need to be told.
By the way, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I haven't done it yet, but you haven't asked me.
Well, I'm doing it alphabetically. And but this Sunday, This Sunday, I'll be taking part in the Long Island Crohn's and Colitis Foundation Take Steps fundraiser. It's a road rally this year. And if anyone would like to make a donation, sponsor me,
Okay.
you can do it by going to the Long Island Crohn's and Colitis Foundation website, and you can find my team, the Robbio's Raiders, and you can make a donation. And anyone who makes a donation gets a special little surprise from me. So I'm trying to raise money for Crohn's and Colitis. I have Crohn's. My son has Crohn's, and we both have suffered with it. It's an awful. Over 3 million people in the United States alone suffer from Crohn's, and it's not the kind of disease that you like to talk about, obviously, because it involves the opposite of constipation. So,
well, let's talk about it again at the end of the show, just so everybody can get a last, if they want to go to the site and so forth.
Excellent.
We shall talk about it again. Jackie?
You just let it fly. No.
Let it fly.
Oh,
all right, Karen.
it's my
you're
turn,
up.
are you saying?
All right.
Nope.
No,
Karen's
Jackie,
turn.
my turn. All right, so here we go. Am I on the clock, buddy?
You are when you start talking.
All right, here we go, guys. So it's interesting that, first of all, that I got this word. Okay, I'm the only woman on the panel, and Buddy selected me to have this word. So on a monthly basis, right, I find myself literally taking like mouthfuls of Advil to help me with this pain that never really goes away even after I take the mouthfuls of Advil. I find that I become irritable and bitchy more so than usual.
I was going to say that, but anyway, go ahead.
And actually, if we're really being honest, I'm going to out myself. Are you guys ready for this? I'm going to out myself on something here with this.
Go for it.
So I no longer even experience them. So during the pandemic, something happened to me where I don't even have to worry about experiencing this anymore, like this issue.
Really?
Well, and don't let her fool you.
Wow.
Just because she's a woman, don't go to the first obvious.
Don't do it.
Or do you? We don't know. Let's find out. Richie Byrne, what do you think?
Ah.
Please don't start with me.
All right. No, that's fair. Richie Byrne, what do you think?
Please don't start with me.
Okay, no problem. Richie
Hold on,
Byrne.
I got it.
Okay, there he goes. I knew he would get it. Here we go.
Mesopotamia.
Rich Kiamco, what are you thinking? I'll come back to you, Richie. I'll come back to you.
Okay.
Oh, without now you threw me because I'm thinking I chose the biologically biased assumption, right? My
Go for it.
patriarchal. So
Go
maybe
for it.
it's not that. That's the misdirect. So
Well, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm misdirecting you not to misdirect.
I love it. There's so much mystery here. There
Yeah,
really
yeah.
is.
It really
okay,
is.
so I started off saying the
Uh-huh.
obvious, but maybe
Okay.
it's just no longer has to deal with bills.
Okay, again, I like your style. You come up with a few, so I'm going to ask you to just pick one.
Okay, I'll do. I don't want to be a misogynist. It can't be menstrual cramps. It's got to be
All
bills.
right, Bill. How about you, Rob Bartlett?
She said that it's something that causes her pain on a monthly basis, and it requires an Advil, and it becomes bitchy. And I'm going to say that, and she no longer experiences it because she just bought a house. So I'm going to say rent.
Very good. Nice. How about you, Richie Byrne?
I was going to say mortgage, but I knew she bought a house. So how could she? It can't be mortgage. I'm going to say rent.
Sure, of course.
Or if you say that backwards, tenor. How about you?
If you say it backwards, it's Mesopotamia.
There you go. How about you, Jackie Martling? What was Karen talking about?
For a nice Jewish girl.
Has to
Jackie, you know me well, Jackie.
Oh my God. I thought they'd all get it, Karen, but no one got it. Although Rich, once again, had it and picked the wrong answer. Yes, he did.
What was it?
Are you ready?
Cramps.
It was.
Wow, it was cramps.
Cramps.
I thought it was rent.
Cramps.
That was the obvious one, cramps.
Rob, how many
God,
times do I have to say this? 5,607,000 times. Okay.
That's
Cramps,
it.
there he goes. There he goes.
My English not so good. My English not good. No paradise.
I think you should get a point, buddy. I think you should, I mean, he did. It was one of his answers. He kind of you know.
He did.
So
I believe
what
you're
happened?
manipulating. You're manipulating us.
Of
You're-
course
So what
I am. I'm the
happened
host of
over
the
the
show.
pandemic that makes you
It's-
not experience them anymore?
Is that ridiculous? So that pandemic went on for so long that now
It's
I no
not
longer
your cycle. It's not your cycle.
it completely screwed up everything, and now I'm totally done, and I'm in like menopause. That pandemic took so long that now I'm so old that was it, man. And that I know it's TMI, guys. Sorry,
Rob, my hair stopped falling out during the quarantine, so I kind of know exactly what she's talking about.
I started losing pigmentation on my face. Like my body stopped being Asian. I need to turn white before this nation killed me.
And
You know
I
what I
stopped
lost?
cooking, and Jackie, I
Jesus.
stopped cooking too. I stopped cooking, and my body started giving way, and that was it. I don't have to worry about getting.
I actually started
So
losing
you,
money.
so you
during
don't
this
cook,
quarantine.
but you fart. You don't cook. But
I don't
you
fart. If you
She
were to
doesn't
ask
fart.
my,
She doesn't fart
listen,
either.
I'm not a farter. I don't like, when your spouse feels like you can fart around you. It's like a deal breaker for me.
Rich Kiamco, look at your secret word. And Karen, tell us about what's coming up on Main Street and other things happening. And your new
so
home,
I've got a
everything.
big show coming up next week. So I produce shows. I've got something in Madison, New Jersey, where I'm producing, and I'm also emceeing this awesome show Wednesday.
Who's on your show?
So I've got Rodney Laney, who is one of my all-time favorites.
Yep, I agree.
And Sharon Simon as well, who's another one of my favorites.
Awesome.
So,
And that's in Madison, New Jersey.
that's in Madison, New Jersey. Call if you go. Friend me on Facebook, but call the Restaurant Central in Maine to get tickets. There's still a few left.
Again, someone else providing comedy for us comics. We thank you for that very much. Really.
Absolutely. That's my pleasure. You guys are great.
All right, Rich Kiamco, you have 30 seconds. Once you start talking, let's see if we can find out what thelaughtour.com. There you go. I love it. I love it.
Green screen, so I had to do it manually.
So
Okay,
are
so
you
30
ready?
seconds for my word.
Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So women can't stop thinking about it. They're so excited. Men feel threatened and uncomfortable the minute you mention. Like guys can't have. And we all, I guess, reluctantly will. Well, I don't think there's still consent involved, but
Sewing.
Are you having flashbacks? Are you having your white person's Vietnam right now, buddy? Is that what's happening? You're so codependent. You're having flashbacks to my childhood. Oh my God!
I'm gonna be so surprised if anybody gets this. So let's just start. Everybody hold up their word at the same time. Let me see what everyone. Let's see. Let me see.
I didn't even realize he had started.
Mesopotamia, dick size. Jackie, what's your word? He's writing it down furiously.
That's 2 words, Karen.
Yeah.
It was 2 words.
Vagina. That's hilarious. Tell everyone what your
I
word
wasn't
was.
listening, so I just felt like writing it down.
Costumes.
The
Costumes.
word was
I was so
costumes.
Costumes.
Karen, you were close with this side. Yes, you
You're
were.
so close.
Yes, you were.
So close.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were.
Buddy.
Yes.
Damn, I'm losing you guys.
Are you really? No, you're not. He just doesn't
Oh,
want to
that's
go
right.
next.
Shopping for costumes. Yeah.
He doesn't want to go next. That's the only thing. Because not only do I have to ask him what's going on, he's, because we got to get to Jackie. Richie, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can now. What was the word? I missed the word. I got all screwed up.
Pirate hat.
Costumes.
Costumes?
Costumes.
Yeah, women love costumes. Men, oh God, it's uncomfortable.
I threw in the clue sewing just to
Hey,
get.
Rich. That was awful.
And the word is awful. Hey, you know what, Richie? I'm giving you a point for that.
Oh, okay. You can complain.
I
Jackie?
can't believe none of us got it, but I can't.
Jackie,
So close.
Rob,
Rob,
go ahead.
Jackie has the greatest costume ever.
Which is?
Tell him, Jackie.
Do you know?
I have
what he's
no
talking
idea
about?
what he's talking about.
Well, you strip naked,
Aside-
and you wear a pair of roller skates, and you go as a pool toy.
Wow. First
I'm setting
album,
you up for your own fucking
1979.
act.
Holy,
I'm setting you up for your own act, and you can't even pick up on that. Jesus.
Just say, Jackie, don't you know now? Just say Mesopotamia. It's all good. It's all good.
I'm learning that.
Byzantium. It's
That's
Byzantium.
so great.
You're learning that. Richie, while Jackie looks at his word, because he's next, Richie Byrne, tell us what's going on, what's coming up with you.
Well, I mean, I'm doing some shows, but I want to talk more about the station, Drink Shows and Storytelling here
Sure.
on Twitch. We have I think we have 12 shows going, Tom. Am I right about that?
Okay.
And Mark Wickedana and I do the original Drink Shows and Storytelling every Wednesday, and we do the round table on Fridays, but we're moving. Starting a week from Monday, we're going to start doing, at 2 o'clock, we're going to start doing Drink Shows and Storytelling, and on Tuesday, we're going to do the round table at 2 o'clock. So we're moving those shows over to Monday and Tuesday.
Those are great times, by the way, because people are really looking for entertainment around 2 in the afternoon.
Rob,
I gotta write that down. I gotta write it all down.
write it down. Rob, what you fail to realize is this Twitch is all over the world, and we are huge in Mesopotamia. At 10 p.m. in Mesopotamia.
And that's at 10 p.m. or back
Screw
at
you, Rob.
10
Screw
a.m.
you, you
Yes.
bastard.
All right, Jackie.
Constantinople does not observe general mean time. Yeah.
Jackie, are you ready for your secret word? You have up to 30 seconds when you
Sure.
start talking. Just
Sure.
don't say the word.
Sure.
Okay, you start whenever you're ready.
5th grade, we had a brand new art teacher. And I don't even know if we knew the word, but she was cute. And all the guys were kind of attracted to her. But slowly but surely, I don't know how it exactly happened, but words started to get out. And then I had a beautiful girl that I was seeing in high school. And she was a cheerleader, and we would go and make out in the park. And my God, it appeared that it was the same thing all over again. I'm like, I actually had nightmares. Like I love this girl, but I could not handle this. And it was, it's just hard to explain how it would have been such a huge cross to bear, such a huge mountain to get over. And I would like to say that's why we broke up, but I think she told me to go take a hike. But I was kind of relieved because I thought it was a one-time thing, but it wasn't a one-time thing. And
No, and it's my pet peeve no matter what, especially in comedy clubs when someone comes over and wants to talk to me. Yeah, it's disgusting. How about Karen? You're kind of nodding. What was Jackie talking about?
I mean, I was nodding, buddy, because that's, I think, my automatic response to everything is I just nod as if I know what's going on.
Okay.
I do that with my kids, my
is that
husband.
right?
I just
You want to have
nod.
sex?
I nod during
Jessica?
Listen, that's exactly. He wishes. If I did a little more fast nodding.
He wishes.
He
What was the word Jackie was talking about?
So, you know what? I was going in multiple directions with that story, Jackie. I have to tell you. I mean, can I say like maybe just MILF? I'm thinking MILF.
MILF. How about you, Rob Bartlett?
I'm not really sure because it just went all over the place, and I have no idea what the hell he was talking about. But
Okay.
I
thought it was very specific.
I did find in Mesopotamia drinks, jokes, and storytelling. Drinks, jokes, and storytelling.
Do you want to take a stab at what Jackie was talking about?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay. How about you, Rich Kiamco?
Believe it or not, it'll all make
ADHD.
sense.
It will all make
I've
sense.
diagnosed Jackie as ADHD.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Am I supposed to?
How about you, Richie Byrne? Herpes. Wow, Jackie, you stumped. You know what, Jackie? You stumped them all, but I thought you were right on the money.
I was going to say pre-ejaculation, but then
Tell everybody what your word was.
Premature?
Halitosis. The art teacher had halitosis, and every once in a while, somebody got a little close to her, and somebody go, does Miss Hawthorne stink? But we didn't know from, and then I dated this girl, and we thought she was so cute, and we'd make out, and I swear to God, I would throw up in my mouth.
Ah,
And she was on every other level. She was so great, but she stunk. And I'm like, maybe not this time. Like, Jesus Christ, you know, it was like somebody took a dump in her mouth. I swear to God. It was like, I'm not going to say her name.
That's Fridays. That's Fridays at the Anvil. Fridays.
Halitosis is one of the little-known Greek philosophers.
yes, that's right. Yes,
Yes,
that's right.
yes.
Along with pathos.
To stink or not to stink, right?
That was round 2, everybody, the secret word. Now we're on to round 3. This is much quicker. I'm going to feed you guys a word. You're all going to know what the word is.
I didn't get any points.
You did. You got 5 extra points because you stumped them all.
You could say that, you bastard.
If you want to be, okay, now I just took 2 points away.
There you go.
Oh.
Don't piss off the host.
Language.
Yeah,
Jackie. By the way, Jackie, if you want to win this and come
Thanks,
back next
Karen.
week, you got it. You got it covered.
Yeah, Jackie, if you win, you have to come back, so you don't want to.
So you might not want to win. This is
I
the
can't.
third.
I'm doing Richie's show.
You're doing Richie. Oh Jesus. This is round 3.
Saturdays at the Anvil. Yeah.
I'm going to give you a word. You're going to know what it is, even if you don't know what it is. You're going to act like you know what it is. And we even have a theme: the Wild West. The Wild West. So, Rich Kiamco, pick a number from 1 to 5, and that will be your word.
Oh, okay. 3.
3. Dead shot. What does dead shot mean in the Wild West?
Oh, dead shot means you're gonna hit that target no matter what. Like you could be dead and your shot will still kill the object.
Okay, you sound like you know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I do.
Richie Byrne.
My
does he
mom
know what
holds an AR-15 at Christmas. I know what a gun is, okay? My mom is smaller than the AR-15, and I fucking know a dead shot.
Richie, what do you think? Does he know what he's talking about?
He has no idea what he's talking about. He
Okay.
didn't try very hard to pretend. It was like, oh, you're dead.
What do you think it means?
Dead shot is what happens when you no longer have sperm that can put out.
In the Wild West, that's what they would say.
Yeah, but for gay men, there's always a dead shot.
Oh my God, they're always shooting blanks. How about you, Karen? What do you think?
I think he knows what he's talking about. I like that answer, Rich. I'm going to go with what he said.
All right, Jackie, what do you think?
Dead shot is somebody who never misses. And he knows, he has no idea what the hell he's talking about. But, you know, Charlie's a dead shot. He never misses.
Interesting. Rob?
Yes,
it's
I
that
would say
simple.
accuracy is definitely at. Oh, but what first leapt to mind was when Richie Byrne, if he would ever do a set on the Tonight Show, it would technically be called a dead shot.
Okay, he gets a point for that one.
I get 2. I deserve 2.
You get 2. You're all wrong, including Rich Kiamco. Yes, remember, this is Wild West lingo. It's a strong liquor. They want a dead shot. Give me a dead shot. It's something that they're going to back, and it's going to kill them.
Jackie sounded like he'd be right.
Interesting. I know.
Well,
I agree.
I thought sure.
I never heard that. I never
did
heard
either.
shot.
Definitely
Yeah, it was
group.
1820s.
There
Remember?
you go.
You were still
In
a
the
kid.
Wild
then.
West. That's right.
Well,
They don't even-
I was building the railroad. You were a kid.
All right. I'm sorry. Rich just got like a few extra points for that because that's hilarious.
Paradise.
Paradise. Okay. Richie Byrne, you get to pick a number from 1 to 5, but it can't be 3.
Let's do 5.
Okay. Wicket. Wicket. Wicket.
Wicket. Okay. This is weird.
Are you looking it up?
No, I'm not. I'm confused because I thought there was a word that I was supposed to get, but that's okay.
Yes, you're right, and I fucked up. So let's just keep going.
It's rigged.
Wicket is what Wicket is what I can't. I'm not going to say what I want to say. Wicket
Anyway.
Wicked, real good. It's what Elmer Fudd does to a woman before he has sex with her.
Oh God!
In the Wild West.
In the Wild West.
The man had a gun and shot rabbits Actually, it's ironic 'cause Wicked it's a small gun. You know how they keep the guns in their ankle, and that's called a wicket.
Okay. Rob Bartlett.
Yes, it is a holster for a Derringer.
Okay. Karen Krents.
Isn't it wicked? I mean, isn't that like a lawn sport? There's like a mallet and a wicket.
It's croquet.
Thank you. And I feel like that originated in the Wild West. They were playing that game back then.
How about
the musical?
Yeah,
How
that's
about
why
you, Rich Kiamco?
all Western movies. That's always the big scene when the cowboys play croquet.
Wasn't that what the Broadway musical is based on? No. Sorry. That's show tune Saturdays at the Anvil. No, I thought Wicket was some sort of wooden, like a lean-to or some kind of. I don't know. It's like it's something. I don't know. I was too busy building the railroad at the time with my people.
Jackie, what do you think, Jackie?
I agree with Karen. I think when all the rough, tough cowboys were in the saloon drinking dead shots, the gay cowboys were out back playing croquet, putting up the wickets. That's exactly what I think it was.
That's
Oh
right.
my God.
No.
Are you ready for this? Rich Kiamco, you are dead on. It is a place of shelter, a lean-to.
It is a lean-to.
Wow.
It is. So
That's
Kiamco,
impressive.
looks like
Wow.
Kiamco is on his way to coming back next week. Oh my goodness.
Too much child labor. I had too much illegal child labor, so I had to do these. Yeah.
All right. Who went first?
The
we got
Wild
Richie,
West.
And we had Richie and Rich. So Karen, pick a number from 1 to 4. It can't be 3 or 5.
You really threw me off.
Lucky number 2, buddy. Lucky number
2. Okay.
Really, buddy, you threw me off. You know that, right?
I do, but we'll talk. Are you ready, Karen?
I'm ready, buddy.
A cock. ACOCK. A cock.
ACO.
Buddy, I thought it was, and the word is.
And the word is a cock.
Look at that smile.
Richie, I see
Don't
what
pretend you don't know
Richie
what that
Byrne
means.
gets 2 points for making the host laugh.
That's right. And a cock, it's all one word. It's not 2 words, which that's boring me. Forget about the fact that, it was like back in the Western days, whatever. The fact that it's even one full word and not.
That's amazing, isn't it? Yeah. What does it mean back in the 1800s?
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to go with like a type of chicken. I'm just going to say like a fucking cock.
Hey, look at that cock. A cock. All right, we have a cock under glass.
Like a cockfight, and then the cockfight where you've got the chickens fighting one another in the desert. I'm going with
Rich Kiamco. You're smart. What do you think? You're very well known on this Western lingo.
Well, I'm very familiar with the term cock, but I'm not familiar in the 1820s. I was not allowed to have it then.
You're not a fan of a cock. Okay, go ahead.
No, I'm a fan of the, like plural.
Okay,
I like plural.
That's right.
It's definitely not. It's definitely not a chicken.
Okay, what do you think it is?
I don't know. I mean, maybe it's a term for positioning or something, or placement.
How about you, Richie Byrne? What are you thinking?
The cock was what they held. Why are you laughing? I'm trying to teach you here, buddy.
Okay, I'm sorry. Here's my learning face.
The stage. Not the ropes. What are they called? The line that they use to hold to keep the horses. Was
reins, lasso, reins.
The reins, yeah.
It's called a rope.
No. It's called a cock, and you can suck mine.
No, that's the thing you put in the mouth of the horse. You put that in the mouth of the horse.
A cock.
That's a bit.
A cock, Rob. Yeah.
Just a little FYI, if ever you do go to a cockfight, always bet on the black guy. A cock is what happens like in a saloon fight. Cowboy would hit another cowboy, punch him, and so he would be knocked a cock, or to be like something that happens very.
How about you, Jackie?
I think a cock is a phrase that was coined by the great-grandfather of whoever wrote Otto and George's Act. That's what
from the Wild West.
That's all George says was a cock. Like, what do you think of it, George? A cock.
Rob Bartlett, you are exactly right. Rob Bartlett got it this time. He got it.
Wow.
Yes, he did. It's to knock someone over, especially in a bar fight. So there you go. So Rob, let's stick with you real quick because we have 1 minute left.
Wait. We still get points because we didn't agree with her. She was wrong. I was still right. He gets an additional point, but I get a point because I still called that she wasn't. Come on, there's like multi-layers at this point.
How do you know I'm not giving points?
I can feel your judgment and your abandonment. Okay, come on.
We got 1 minute
buddy,
left. Rob,
use it.
Yeah.
Use that word in a sentence. Use the word a cock in a sentence. I didn't get what the definition was. If it's the punch.
When he punched me in the head, I went a cock.
I have an amazing cock.
Why did I ask?
It's relative. It's relative, buddy.
Rob Bartlett would say it. You would have cocked somebody.
You'd be knocked a cock.
Okay.
You'd be knocked a cock. Rob, what does scallywag mean?
Oh, Mesopotamia.
Okay. Karen, what do you think? Does Rob know? Okay, really. What do you think scallywag means? Rob.
Oh, what I really think it means?
Yes. What does it really mean?
Oh, a scallywag is somebody who was on the railroad and didn't do his share of the work. You know?
Okay, everybody thumbs. Go ahead.
Yeah, or someone who wasn't. I don't know. Just not a popular person.
Everybody, thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs up or thumbs down?
It's a person of ill repute.
Ill repute. Jackie, what are you thinking?
A carpetbagger. You know,
It's a person who behaves badly, but in an amusingly mischievous way, a rascal. A wascally wascal.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go.
Kind of like Richie Byrne.
Yes.
You can go over. You're not running over on any other show. Okay,
Oh,
buddy.
good.
Okay, we're going to keep moving then. We have one more word. Rob, you kind of got it, and everyone agreed with you. So I'm a little confused. Let me consult with Rich Kiamco because he's the judge of all the points. What do you think I should do here, Rich?
Drown them. Take them swimming and drown them all.
Okay, you got it. I'm going to cock.
Hold the cock on water.
I'm going to cock Rich, and then drown everyone else. Okay. Jackie, you have the last word. Are you ready? In the old wild west, would you please tell us what a lammy was or is? Lammy. What's a lammy?
A lammy is a horse that's trained to herd the cattle and herd the sheep, and they called them a lammy because it was ridiculous because they were rough and tough, crazy people, and lammy made it sound gentle, and it wasn't gentle at all. It was a term for people that herded animals.
Interesting. I know, and he did that so like that's the way right. He look at Rob.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just posing for my bobblehead.
Okay.
I'm hearing Bob Woods' act. You know.
So Rich says ADHD. Yes, exactly. He's not buying it, I don't think. What do you think a lammy is? Look at Rich. He's like, I have no fucking idea.
I don't know. Is it a type of saddle lubricant or something like a tanning treatment? I don't know.
Please.
Oh, okay. For the cock. How about you, Karen?
The cock.
Yeah, no, I would want it to be some sort of lubricant. I think that actually sounds good to me. I'm going with that. I just think it's got like a lubricant-y kind of.
A lubricant-y. Okay.
Lubricant-y.
What do you think?
Buddy, I'm not sure that a lammy was slang back then for a condom.
Oh,
yeah, I mean that.
And if you
lambskin. Is it lambskin?
Yeah, I mean
lambskin.
If you wore two, it was a double lammy.
All right. Look what I'm doing, Rich Kiamco. I'm giving Richie Byrne a point.
Oh my God!
How about you, Rob?
A lammy is a horse blanket.
A horse blanket. Okay. So I like the lubricant, and that even goes in with the condom. And I do like your explanation, Jackie. But Rob gets it again. It is a blanket. It is a blanket that you throw over. So Rich sort of set a saddle, but Jackie, I got to give you an extra point because it looked like you knew
Is the
exactly
lamb
what you were
like
talking
lamb's
about.
wool? Is
Nah.
it lamb's wool? Is that where that's from?
Nah. Nah.
Stop.
All right.
Illegal use of fun. Holding.
Okay, I think Rich Kiamco just won the game because that was a brilliant little, on the thing. But if anyone wants to come back, I can change this really fast. If somebody else wants to win. So I want to have you all back because this is a blast. This is how we play And the Word Is. It's a great job. I love you all. Rob Bartlett, as always. I'm going to come back to you, though. Don't go anywhere. Rich Kiamco, thank you so much, and good luck with thelaughtertour.com. Karen Krents, Main Street on Madison, New Jersey, on Main Street.
That's right.
Jackie Martling, we're going to look for you where? Where's your next show coming up? In jokeland.com. Go to jokeland.com, and you can even
June
get a
26th, Algonquin Arts. Arts in Manasquan, June 26th. But everything's on there.
And Richie Byrne, jokes,
I'll never get used to this.
and storytelling in Mesopotamia. Thank you for coming back. And Rob Bartlett, one more time. What's the fundraiser and where can people go?
It's the Crohn's Colitis Foundation, the Long Island chapter. It's the Take Steps Road Rally. It's this Sunday. Go to the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation Long Island chapter website, and you can find my team, Robbio's Raiders, and you can make a donation, or you could actually sign up to be a team member and fundraise on your own. I know it's a short period of time, but it's usually good to guilt people into donating if you hit them up at the last minute. But great charity.
And they just put the link in comments. So if anybody wants to go to comments, they can see the link and go right to it.
Thank you, Tom.
Jackie, Rich, Rob, Richie, Karen, thank you so much for joining us here on And the Word Is. I love you all. We'll see you later.
Karen, do you have an 8x10? Do you have an 8x10?
See you guys.